Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody.
Introducing first, Irish Micky Ward. You've seen all the wars he's been in over his career. Will he give us another one here? Dalton Thunder Smith, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, United Kingdom.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Lowell, Massachusetts, here is the exciting junior welterweight world title challenger, Irish Micky Ward. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And that's the opening bell, round 1. There's a scoring blow. That hook scores. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
That right hook catching air. That jab doesn't score. Nice counter shot. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice job to block that uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter. That right hook not connecting. Straight right just misses. And down goes Ward. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
about Ward in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And he's going to be confident. Blade round. Now relax. Go on the end of that jab and then just start gapping.
And there's the bell to start round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. These punches coming from every angle. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. That counter punch caught him clean. This fight has a real good flow to it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So close with that uppercut. Right hook just missed. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
In this round, get your mind back. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and still in your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That jab gets blocked. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good defense to block the hook. Micky Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
The perfect counter lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Smith just took a big shot. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And they're going to let him continue. Despite what the judge... Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there. That's round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. But man, I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on head. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few bonnets there. Get your boxing back together.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
A perfect counter shot. It's bombs away. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They blocked the left there. Nice job blocking the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. And that shot just rung his bell. Micky Ward right now. The referee will send him to the corner and take a look at the cuts. And yep, that's going to do it.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.